Yes, this message is for Chris Brown. Please leave me alone and stay out of my life. I do not want you. I do not belong to you. We have no connection, and I am not yours. Leave me alone. Chris Brown is with my clone. Yes, my clone. And he wants to destiny swap us. He wants my clone to be exactly like me. He watches me all the time. He stalks me on a daily basis. He knows where I live. Sometimes he knocks on my door. Sometimes he bothers me. Sometimes he follows me when I go places. He is very, very weird. He's a very predator. And guys, I'm trying to let you know right now, Chris Brown is not a good guy. Don't listen to his music and don't follow him. He's a bad person. He's a horrible person for all of the bad things he's done to me. Chris Brown is a demon spirit. He's an entity. And Chris Brown is also a clone himself. That is not the real Chris Brown that you see. I want you guys to know this. He wants to take my soul and give it to the clone so he can live his fantasy out with the clone and act like it's me. That's what he wants to do. He doesn't want me, but he wants to take everything I have. He wants to take my image, my essence, my spirit, my soul, and give it to the clone so it can act exactly and be exactly like me. So he can feel content and happy finally. Let me ask you something. How can somebody live in a mansion? How can somebody live in luxury and still be unhappy? How can somebody live in luxury? How can somebody have millions of dollars and wives and babies and cars and clothes and music and still be unhappy and still watch somebody who's struggling in life, who's struggling financially, who's trying to become something in this world? Please tell me that. This man is delusional, guys. He is not a good person. I want him to completely leave me alone and stop comparing me to the clone. Because if you don't understand something, you will never be like the real Chris Brown. You know why? Because you're a copy. There are differences. You even look different from him. So if I have a copy, the copy would never exactly be like me. And it would never exactly look like me. And it would never exactly have my spirit or my essence or my soul. My soul belongs to God Almighty Jesus Christ. I want to let you know that right now. So stay out of my life and leave me alone. You are not welcome. I do not want you in my territory. I do not want you in my presence. Stop coming as different men in my life. Stop coming as men and then transforming as something else when that's you the whole time. Leave me alone. I do not want you. You are despicable to me. You are low down to me. You act like you have positivity. You act like you're about positivity, but you're a low down person and everybody knows it. And I know it. Leave me alone. I do not want you in my life. You do not deserve to be in my life after all of the spiritual, bad, demonic things that you have done to me. And I'm probably sure you've done it to other girls too. And other people. You collect souls. You guys, Chris Brown ate his girlfriend shit before. He's a nasty person. He likes to have sex with transgenders. He's a pedophile, and he does a lot of bad things. He's horrible. He's a horrible person. He's not a good person. He tries to act like he's so real when he's not real. He's not a real person. And now that I know that he's trying to take my soul and put it in this clone, no, I don't think so. Not over my dead body. It won't happen. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm telling you. And I'm posting this for everybody to see so they can know exactly what type of person he is. He's a horrible person, guys. He's done so much bad spiritual things to me that almost killed me so much times. He tried to destroy my life. He spread rumors on me. He tried to bring me down and uplift the clone when it's a copy. Who does that? Without the real Chris Brown, there will be no you. Without me, there will be no clone of me. I had to come into this earth in order for it to be a copy of me. Do you understand that? That's something you need to understand. And leave me alone for life. If I ever see you, I'm going to videotape it. I'm going to videotape it. That's why he always comes as different people. And sometimes he comes as himself. But if he ever tries to come as himself again, a couple weeks ago, he knocked on my door talking about it's Chris. I didn't even open the door. I just stayed in bed. I stayed in bed because I want nothing to do with him. He's a horrible person, guys. He's just a man with money. That's all. And he doesn't even look good. He looks every day he looks more nastier and nastier. He's a horrible person, guys. I want you to know this. Know who he truly is. This man is not a good man. He just makes catchy music. That's the only thing. Don't fall for the tricks. Don't fall for the facade. Find out who that person is before you look how they look on the outside and how they sing and dance. Look at that character. Judge the person by their character, by their ways, by their personality, by their traits. Not what they portray to be to society, but who they really are. And who he really is an ugly person. And I will never want to be with him. He wants to do so much bad things to me. And it's not good. But this is reality. And I want him out of my life forever. I want him to stop watching me. I want him to stop comparing me. I want him to stop trying to do bad things to me and leave me alone. A black man doing this to a black woman, talking about he care about black people. He don't care about black people. Look what he doing to a black woman. Look what he doing to a black woman. And talking about he care about black people. He don't care nothing about no black people. Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you. That man is disgusting. Disgusting personality. Disgusting character. And you need to realize that for yourself. If you have any comments, comment below. And I'll be glad to answer them. Have a good night.